The Po' Boy Pundits podcast is brought to you by What Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. Pulpery Media presents Po' Boy Pundits with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the political headlines that grab our attention and all those little jerks that infuriate us. Well,
Okay, so
what we were talking about earlier also goes to something that happened locally here. So last week after we recorded, Supreme Court mid-level said that the idea that our governor had, which is posting the Ten Commandments in every classroom, is so unconstitutional. Cannot happen.
No fucking shit.
Well, I mean, we all knew that was going to happen, but it was like...
This guy literally just spent lots of money to buy Bibles.
Yeah,
Trump Bibles.
Yeah, the Oklahoma governor, yeah.
Correct. With, the Declaration of Independence, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, those are the founding documents of this nation. They are in that Bible. We will teach the Bible and all those other documents. What the fuck is wrong with this man?
Yeah,
Is he angling for a position somewhere? Like, no state superintendent of schools should ever be this visible. I don't want to know who the fuck you are. Go away.
Considering that, I don't know, because, it does seem like he's pandering. It doesn't seem, he is pandering.
Right.
But, you're pandering to a fairly small audience because you are... there's still plenty of people out there that they're going so you're saying public education dollars should be spent on religious...
Correct.
On theology classes,
yes.
right?
Yep.
Which is, states have, in a state like Oklahoma that is struggling education-wise, so you think math and reading are not as important as...
learning the Bible.
Your interpretation of the Bible.
Oh, he also has a video that he wants to show to them about, praying to Trump or some bullshit. God, I wish I remember.
Because, the pledge isn't enough.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised because he announced that not long after Landry did his Ten Commandments thing. I'm surprised somebody hasn't brought suit against that and gotten it up to their...
Because they're in Oklahoma. They are a hard red state, apparently. They did not have a single blue blip anywhere.
No, I understand that, but you got to be thinking at least... Or one school or one... a teacher could bring a suit. One school could file suit. One parent could file suit.
Here we go. Oklahoma superintendents demand students watch him pray for Trump.
Yeah, there's so many problems with that. I don't even know how to unpack all that. So he was
on CNN today. That's what it was.
Yeah. But so he's making the equation that essentially Trump is one of the three of the holy triumvirate.
President Trump has a clear mandate. He wants prayer back in school. He wants radical leftism out of the classroom. Quote, unquote. And again, it keeps going on. He wants kids to be patriotic. He wants parents back in charge of school choice. We're enacting upon that agenda here in Oklahoma.
Yeah. The only problem with that is...
He tells the video woke teachers' unions and hatred for his country before bowing his head and praying for President Donald Trump.
Yeah.
7 superintendents refused to play it.
Sure, yeah. And any one of them...
And the state attorney general told him to go fuck himself, that he can't do that.
Okay, well at least there's semi-sane people. So the state attorney general could sue him.
Yeah, there's no statutory authorization for him to do that, to require all students to watch a specific video. Not only is this edict unenforceable, it's contrary to parents' rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, local control and individual free exercise rights.
Yeah. Well,
but the CNN woman pushed back on him, and he was like,
No, I can do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's
Just so fucking delusional. Because she even asked about lunch. She was like, well, what about lunches or money to education? Because you're 48th or whatever your state is. He was like, nah. If we pray, everything will be good. Is what he's saying. And if we pay for Trump because he has a mandate, we are most definitely gonna be good. This man is running a school system for the entire state of Oklahoma.
yeah.
And if we move forward, they want to make public schools send it back to the states, which is their favorite fucking thing.
Yeah.
Then there you go. Now he has charge. Now he's in charge of everything, and he can say that shit.
Well, no. Again, it's
I mean, yes, there will be people pushing back because of federal.
Well, and as you pointed out, there's also people within the state machinations that can stop that from happening. Like particularly, I mean, he only operates off of the budget that's given him.
Right.
So if the state house is like, wait, no, again, like we don't disagree with you, but at the same time, no, we need to divert funds to this.
That's why.
For kids.
Yeah. How did he get the money? But go ahead.
And this is my other thing too, and this goes out to conservative Catholics who voted for Trump and for the Republican takeover, and many of them going like, we need to bring the country back to Christ. It's like, but which fucking version are you talking about? Same thing with there is that if all of a sudden, like say
the King James,
right?
Is that what they're using?
Yeah, but so say you're a Jehovah's Witness, you want the Jehovah's Witness text taught in your school.
Yeah.
Well, then they're going to have a fucking problem with that. Well, then guess
they
what? Sue. Then nobody should have a
That's
text.
what happened in
class.
Florida when they were like, okay, cool, let's put the Satanist Bible in there.
Yeah.
The fuck you talking about?
And it's like it's all fun and games until, and again, if you just stand back and look at human history, particularly Western European human history, they eventually get into a squabble about which version of the blonde dude with great abs is the correct one, and then they start infighting amongst each other.
It's how holy wars start.
Yeah.
We've been fighting holy wars since the beginning of time.
Or how you get denomination after denomination after denomination.
Oh, it's almost like heretics said.
Yeah.
You just get an iteration of an iteration of an yeah.
And it's which iteration do you like? And eventually they're going to be arguing over, do we play old Monopoly or new brand spanking Monopoly on your phone?
Right.
And the people that want to say, well, I'm going to play on my phone, go, well, I'm going to sue you so I can play it on my phone.
Yeah.
The easiest thing is what has been established, since the 1970s, which is like, look, you just keep religion out of school. Out of public
religion
school.
Out of public, like what you do? Cool.
You want your kid to pray, save up the money, send them to a Christian school.
That's what it was back in the day.
Yeah.
You wanted Bible taught? Great. Pay for it.
Correct, yeah.
Go to a school.
They're not, I would say, some Catholic schools are not terribly expensive.
Yeah.
Some Christian schools aren't.
Yeah,
but,
you want them praying every day and going to church?
Yeah.
Perfect.
But some,
there you go.
Yeah, some are really expensive.
Yeah, I know.
But then they're buying like football players with that money,
and a whole bunch of other things with that money. Yep.
Or they're having to settle lawsuits.
Because those are the people sucking the blood of children.
Yeah. Ugh.
Never mind. But so, just again, another thing that since that they feel emboldened now, like they can do whatever, like Landry with his 10 Commandments here.
Well, but
DeSantis with his book bans, and now Oklahoma with its Moms for Liberty shit.
Landry, I see more as like it was him kind of dipping his toe in,
like because he was like, look, at 11 by the 10 Commandments.
And no one in their right mind knew that. I mean, all it took was just somebody just being like, hey, no.
Yeah, right. Somebody.
And then a federal judge is going to step in and go, no, it says right here in the here, not here.
I highlighted it for you here.
Not here, right here.
See, and he could. They're all they're Constitution, man, Declaration of Independence. What is? Well, it says right here.
Well, that's
right.
That's
but they're those.
That's one of my favorite parts is like And we do. We love it. We love going to the Declaration of Independence being founding document. Almost literally nothing that's in the Declaration of Independence is in the Constitution. Like it's a nice, wonderful thing that we can hang a hat on.
Right.
But it never actually came to fruition at all.
No. But hey, man.
Yeah.
It's our Declaration.
Yeah.
Of Independence.
Correct. And it is a beautifully written document and the Enlightenment ideals, but it effectively has no practical application because you cannot run an agrarian capitalist society with everyone being equal. It doesn't work that way.
No. And I don't think God or Jesus is anywhere in there, right?
Well, he said like to your God or nature's God.
Yeah, okay.
But it's just saying that was the phrasing back then of like whatever deity you worship,
Maybe we should bring that back.
Yeah, like Jesus is never mentioned, and
but
the other thing to back that up is Thomas Jefferson wrote the Virginia Rights on religious freedom.
Yes.
So if he wrote the Declaration of Independence, he's not all of a sudden going to be like, "Nah, I changed my mind."
You know what?
Yeah.
Having second thoughts.
Hey, everybody.
So we must forget about that.
Call it all.
No. Omaha.
But like the idea too, this idea that they were the founding fathers were these like heavenly Christian men. Many of them were horrible pieces of shit.
Yes.
Alexander Hamilton included among them. But
yes.
Don't let a musical sway your brain.
Terrible.
Still a bad some great ideas. Bad person or
terrible person.
As Dennis Leary used to put it, one of my favorites. Ted Kennedy, good senator, bad date.
Yep.
So many of those guys, same thing.
It's funny that's a running theme with these white men in government.
Yeah, imagine that. A tale as old as time.
What the fuck?
But the funniest part about Landry though is he didn't get much flack statewide about the Ten Commandments.
No.
Thing. Just blue dots being like,
right.
But
he got the eye roll.
Parades a live tiger around Tiger Stadium.
That's why we lost. I mean that and Brian Kelly,
but to some people it's all Landry's, and then they're going what the fuck are you doing, putting a live tiger outside of the cage in a 107,000 seat stadium?
Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah. Hey, that fucking poor animal, and I'm surprised nobody got mauled.
And they shipped it in from Florida.
Right. You have one.
Right there. His
Yeah.
name's Mike, whatever number he is now.
Yeah, is it like 8, 9 now?
Yeah.
But anyway, you have one
right there.
in an enclosure.
And this $1 million habitat you built
so
for
you
him.
waste taxpayer money to fly a tiger from Florida in and
give
just
him anxiety.
Walk it on a leash.
You gave that thing anxiety. They must have tranquilized it before they sent it out there.
Yeah, that thing was on more Xanax than...
Like, he should have mauled Brian Kelly. That's what he should have done. I'd have paid money to see that on TV.
Now, that might be how he at least shores up his base a little bit, is that he has the tiger kill.
Right. That's our governor, by the way.
Yeah.
The governor of the state of Louisiana.
Yeah.
We also have the Speaker of the House in our state.
Yes.
Oh my God! And we have Foghorn Leghorn in our state too.
Yeah. Which I'm just saying, in the end, someone like Bill Cassidy's like, "Hey, y'all, keep it up, because you just make me look perfect."
Yeah, like that man.
He will be reelected until
until he is dead, like Mitch McConnell.
Yeah.
Not that he's dead yet.
But yeah, like theoretically, if Bill Cassidy gets elected 1-2 more times, he's got enough cachet as a veteran senator. He's been serving longer than John Kennedy. The following segment has been brought to you by Whatever Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. The Po' Boy Podcast is a production of Pulpery Media. Produced and edited by Ben Grimion. Marketing by Brock Ryder. Graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion. Music by the Heisenberg Compensators.